Now, I can assure you that any security breaches are being handled swiftly and shall be rooted out post-haste. I do apologize for any concern that this may have caused any potential investor, but I can guarantee on my life that we have the greatest admins currently in play. And if anything were to go wrong, they would see to it themselves that it gets corrected. Now, with that issue out of the way, may I present to you the next screening of this alpha game. Enjoy. Hello, I'm James. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Maybe he's a bot.
It's possible.
I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest.
How the fuck did you get in?
There are some ways to get through the barrier, if you know your way around.
Inside check.
Go for it.
Shit, I don't have my character thing up. One sec.
First roll of the second session.
Stop it! No, I don't want your first rolls.
Well, you're the one who loudly proclaimed insight check. You got this. Don't worry, I believe in you.
I'm using my online pride dice.
Yes.
It's a 14. Is he lying to me? Is he really from the outside?
He seems to be telling the truth, yes.
James, was it?
Yes, I am James.
Why did you come in?
Yeah, that.
I simply wanted to greet everyone and give everyone a bit of help due to the complicatedness of the first tutorial that you will all be privy to. I believe in about, and he looks at a watch that's not there, realizes there's no watch there, kind of awkwardly puts his hand down, trying to be all cool. I believe there's about 2 hours left before the first announcement. At that time, you will all be given levels, I should say, where you can level up and do quests that will be around town. I suggest to everyone be above level 3 for the first trial, before you enter the tutorial, I should say.
Okay.
Wait, aren't we already in the
Oh,
tutorial?
boy.
You are in a safe zone that is not part of the tutorial as of now. The safe zone was actually advocated by a very strongly worded admin who wanted the safety of us players more than, let's say, others.
Then how did I almost die? We haven't even started.
That was your own fault.
How did you almost die? This is a safe zone!
You
I
used
know, that's why I'm
explosives to get up the
confused.
building.
Okay, hold up. Andrew did it and we were fine. How is this my fault that I just did the same
Maybe
thing?
Andrew's just better at magic than you are.
Thank you.
We've been here for the same amount of... Okay, guys. I get it.
Here, and he pulls, a tissue, out of, air and, hands it to you.
No, CG, I don't want your tissue.
Very well, it's... But anyway, I came here just as a messenger, so to speak, that is here to say, you need to be at least level 3 before you leave this town. You'll find it very hard to get past the tutorial without it.
Alright, that's fair.
Okay.
Any particular way you suggest leveling up?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Do as many quests as possible, in as short as time as possible. And I will warn you, there are certain quests that can only be had by one adventuring party at a time. There are certain quests that can only be had by one person ever within this town. So it is going to be a bit of a marathon.
Where's the quest board?
There won't be a quest board per se, but as you go around town, different NPCs could call to you to help them with something. Usually it is around the major town stores, as it were. For instance, the apothecary and the smithy.
Okay. Do you have any intel on which quests are the best to do? Like, who's giving out the best quests?
I want to go smithing.
Want to go to the apothecary.
Yeah, I high five you.
Yeah! Oh my god, that didn't feel weird.
You didn't cry this time. Good job.
Didn't? Oh. It's a first. Where do I go to get the most money?
Most money?
Wait, was this game coded using like AD&D rules where money is equal to XP? So like you would get 1 gold, you get 1 XP, or
Money is equal to points in this universe.
Okay.
So everything is bought, used, and sold with points.
Doesn't XP stand for experience points? So wouldn't you also get experience points?
I mean, most quests will give you some manner of points, yes. You might have already been privy to it if anyone's climbed the tower.
I did.
That's how she almost died.
Yeah, we don't talk about that one anymore. Just
It was
Bruno,
like
we don't
5
talk about
minutes
that.
ago.
Don't talk about it. It didn't
I
happen.
was extremely successful at it. I'm sorry.
Yes, you
You
were.
can talk
Good
about that,
job.
but don't talk about mine.
Okay.
It was kind.
You want to make me have more trauma?
Hey,
I
I
mean, I
saved
was-
you. I did save you.
I'm just joking. There's no way more trauma could fit in this brain.
That's a movie.
Don't underestimate anything.
You're right. It can always get worse. Hey, James, is there a quest where we get to pet cats?
Yeah, are cats in this world?
I'm a
There
lion.
are cats in this world,
get a familiar?
yes, but I do...
get
you
a cat?
can, yes, if you are the right class for it. I believe...
I sure as hell am.
Technically, I'm a lion person.
Yes, I see that.
Is
Congratulations.
it a microaggression to pet you?
I don't know.
Can I pet you?
Try. Can we roll for this? See how I
roll.
feel?
Yeah, Desi, roll pleasure.
Where would that? What would that be?
It's a straight D20. He's messing with you.
Yeah, roll a
It would
d20.
be no. It would be her charisma. Obviously.
Roll a charisma saving throw. Yeah.
Okay. I got.
guys, I rolled a nat 20 and I have a +5.
Okay.
Hell yeah! You pet that fucking cat.
You okay,
So,
Desi?
Like, yeah, I got a 6.
And this
then
is the best pet you have ever felt. Like, it's like you're on hard drugs right now.
Goddamn.
Like, you're in a euphoric state, and, like, immediately, like, just... you know whenever you pet a cat's spot, and they just sort of go, eh, it's like that.
All I'm gonna say is I'm not hating this.
You're so
I love that there was
very
like
soft.
a semi-organized conversation going on when we came in the room. And then we just took over all of Jack's time by asking him stupid questions. We did
No.
try to blow each other up as propulsion not yesterday, but
Have you met me?
have you met
Do
me?
you remember the spell I used on the dragon in the first thing we did?
Oh my god, what did you do?
I
I
started a cult.
I used knock on a dragon and he had a bowel movement.
Desi, you did
That's
make
weird.
a giant floating island. You used knock on the metal part of the floating island. It pooped and it became a dragon. It was great.
I also did it to a bunch of Nazis in Nazi land.
Yeah.
I used the rug to pick up a guy and made the rug use the guy as a weapon against a different guy.
Oh god, I remember that. You controlled like a zombie version of this guy.
No, that was a different time. That was in Nazi land. I'm talking about when we were in Atlantis.
Oh yeah.
And I used the Atlantean royal rug to wrap up a guy and use him as a bat against a different guy.
Ever so
Nazi
angry,
land.
you slap a guy with another guy.
In Nazi land, I animated object the guy's onesie and used him as a bullet sponge.
Oh my god.
And now you know why Bard is my favorite class.
Wow,
Bard?
it sounds like you've all had great adventures before this.
Yeah.
Right? D&D's fucking wonderful. I can't wait to do this, like, as me.
D
Look
and
at me,
what?
I'm a fish.
D and what?
Anyways,
D&D, Dungeons and Dragons?
Never heard of it.
What year is it?
I'm sorry.
for you,
For me?
Yes, what
Yeah.
year is it?
I don't know. I've been here quite a while.
no, I
Did you
meant
get here?
What year did you come from?
Yeah.
We figured out that everyone's from different years. What year did you come from?
607.
That would fucking
Ooh.
lie. This is just
I'm
your
sorry.
life,
No.
isn't it?
What's the letters? What's the letters that come after that?
I didn't have any goddamn letters.
they did.
Could be BC, AD, or something completely different.
There's
No.
also
I-
E something.
I'm just from the year. There's no letters.
Yeah, why would someone from 600 BE call it BE? They wouldn't know that.
They wouldn't
Also,
have the yeah.
Yeah, I'm.
Maybe he's from the
Backwards.
future. Maybe he's from the next generation after we just decide to start a new calendar. And
Why
start
would
back
we
at
start
one.
a new
Is
calendar?
it 607 Anno Domini?
Maybe another meteor came down and wiped us all out.
Here, can I ask him a question?
Go for it. I'm on.
Do you recognize the phrase Anno Domini?
Not a clue.
Where were you from?
Before
Like, where
Common
did
Era.
you live?
Me? Where did I
Yeah.
live?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Just in my small town. We.
Do you know what it was named? Did it have a name?
Wow, it's been so long. Probably like, what was it? Confidi, I think it was called. Man, that was so long ago. Time flies.
Long ago.
Greek? Greco-Roman?
I don't know what any of that means.
Wait, no. How long ago did you get here?
Oh, I've been here for about 20 years now.
Oh, cool.
Oof. Oof. Guys, we better buckle in. We're never gonna escape.
That is the running theory at the moment, yes.
Escapism for the win.
I was
Never have
planning
to do
just
college
win,
again.
but-
I mean, if you can win and, like, do that, more power to you.
Oh yeah, that does make a point, is that you haven't won in 20 years.
Why would we want to go back?
Well, there's kind of an issue with the world quest.
There's an issue with the world quest. That's
yes.
a concerning sentence.
It's just no one has been able to get past the 6th quest of the world quest so far.
I'm
Six?
quite happy
I
that.
like me a challenge. Thank you.
20 years, and you've never beat the 6th one?
Well, in all honesty, the 6th world quest has only popped up in the past year or so, I believe.
So
I
there
have
might be
a question.
time?
What did you do before then?
Before then, we were basically preparing for the 6th world quest. The quest was just, please wait, basically. And yes, you there, lion person who is currently getting their ear scratched.
My name is Honey, and by the way, do you want to join our group?
I appreciate it, but I was actually going to offer you if you would like to join our group.
What group
What do
is
you guys
that?
think?
We're called Dimension Door.
Intriguing.
You little
We
shit!
saw some people.
I like Dimension Door.
Assuming the dimension door spell is how you got inside.
No.
No.
Magic doesn't work within the bounds of the safe zone. Like, if it's ever closed off by admins, you will not be able to use magic to get through it.
Did you clip
So
through?
it's not closed off.
Yes.
Yes to what?
And you there, human.
Oh yeah.
Several of us.
Not me.
That one, and he points to Andrew. What was your question, Fishman?
I just said so it's
Ish.
not closed off because we were definitely able to cast spells.
Oh yes, you are allowed to cast spells within this area. You just can't cast spells that can affect the outside of this area, and people outside can't cast spells that will affect the inside of this area.
So like you couldn't use spells to get through the dome.
Precisely.
Well,
I was wondering if you clipped through it, like if you somehow.
I have to keep some secrets until you're an official member.
okay.
Curious, I
let's-
talk. I ask
Explain to me.
questions.
So,
Well, you can no flip.
so do we want to join Dimension Door?
Yeah, I consider yes. We're one of the biggest guilds on the island currently.
Oh,
It's
What
not
level are you?
good. Big corporations usually lead to mass sacrifices of the weak.
we can be smarter than that.
One,
What
we're
level
not
are you?
necessarily weak.
Level? I'm
Don't
currently
You
have
said that we're
one.
gonna be
We
selecting
literally
different
don't have
levels.
a level.
yes. Currently, I am level 17.
Oh, that's kind of impressive. Nice.
That's very good.
So I
That's
check him
also
if he
less
wants to
than one
actually help
level a
us.
year.
So,
Roll an insight check. Yes, Jesse?
are we gonna get started doing quests real soon? Because I really want to get started doing quests real soon.
As I said,
15.
quests should open up within 2 hours.
Yes.
15.
hours.
Does
I'd
he
like
really
to
want to
go
help us, or is he scamming us for another reason?
What would he get from scamming us?
It's,
Don't know, but I don't trust.
It seems like with the 15 that he wants to help you for basically you joining his guild after the tutorial's over.
It's just a
For the
freaking
sake of it-
recruiter.
Yeah, that makes sense though. Like, why wouldn't they send? Like, if they have the ability, it makes a lot of sense to send a recruiter in to try and get up all the newbies before they can go and join someone else.
Precisely.
So I'm going to ask you, why should we join you instead of a different guild?
Well, other than the fact that our guild is helping you pass the tutorial and they're not, I mean, come on.
For the sake of it, can I insight check him for level 17?
Oh yes, go for it, please.
23?
What was the other question while I answer Andrew's thing?
What does he think of women?
What do I think about women?
Yeah, because he's from that stupidly early year
Middle-
in our timeline.
I don't know quite what you mean.
As in, women's rights, if women should have rights, etc., etc.
What's the difference?
You believe in it or no?
No, I mean, what's the difference between women having rights, men having rights, non-binaries having rights? It's all the same.
Oh my god, he's totally lit. Oh shit. I don't know. For an ancient person, that's pretty cool.
Well, I mean, when you think about it,
sound-
Greece was incredibly gay.
Yeah,
But it didn't treat women right.
That is true.
that's true.
Treated them
The
better
what was it?
comparatively, but it was
Yeah.
more.
The Vikings gave women all kinds of rights.
True.
Yeah, but not quite even.
lo-
'Cause they would never rule.
Well, yeah,
A
but
lot of the current stereotypes come with Christianity and lots of that puritanical culture.
yeah, mostly.
Also
mostly
true.
that.
Also very true.
So but most cultures have had, like better treatment of women, and although maybe not exactly equal, it would be comparatively equal in the society, like in the current culture society, or also a lot of them were very a lot more open with transgender and third other all no gender than Christianity. So really, blame Christianity.
I'm
I
fine with
usually
that.
Hashtag.
I usually do.
Okay, the name of this episode is #blame Christianity. Got it.
There goes our religious audience.
Good.
See ya.
One
It's D&D.
audiences.
It was called the Satanic Panic for a fucking reason. They can get out of here.
Anyway, with all of my explanation done, I would ask of you if you all do pass the tutorial, and this town, of course.
Did he actually explain why we should join him instead of a different guild?
Oh, yeah, sorry, that was my bad. Well, I mean, our guild is one of the top guilds. Dimension Door is constantly at the second place of the leaderboard, I believe, if not first every now and again, depending on how the guild wars go.
Okay, I want to insight check that. I want to insight check the hell out of that.
Go for it.
What do you get as a guild that I wouldn't get by myself?
Well, for one, as being the top players, you can pretty much come and go wherever you please, as not fear of rogue players that will, let's just say, hunt you for either points or sport. There's specifically one that is known as the PKer. He is not nice.
The player killer?
Yes.
That's fucking original.
Yes. That's just what he's
Wait, let me guess.
called.
I guess the guild, is it Laughing Coffin?
What?
Is his guild the PKer from Laughing Coffin?
Oh, no. He's not a part of a guild. He just kills. I think it's somewhat of a pastime for him.
All right,
For
let
the
me
sake of
go ahead and
my
note that down, and I hold my hand out like I have a fake, like I have a pretend notepad, and I write down, and I pretend to write as a fake.
prestidigitation.
Player
As a
killer
fake.
should die. Got it.
Very well.
Prestidigitation so that you have a notepad in your hands.
You rolled a
should be
20,
our-
right, Andrew? Or I'm just typing thing. Aside from that, you can be guaranteed a daily point gift, or not daily, but weekly point gift, just from being a part of the guild and joining us in raids and other quests. It's fairly straightforward, really.
No. There's one huge question. What do you expect out of us if we join? There's always the fine print.
Just be a member of the guild and help with quests. Usually,
Mandatory, or can we say no?
I mean, would we be your front lines?
If we wanted to leave, could we?
I was about to say that one.
you totally could, yes.
All right.
It's the
Yes, I
Would
conversation.
we
check
be your
that.
front lines?
S-
Just
someone
so
check
that we
that
suck up
one.
all the damage while that you guys get all the rewards?
I mean,
How are
we all
rewards
they're
split up?
shared equally. Of course, some needs to be transported back to the guild to keep it in motion, as it were.
What's your mortality rate?
Not
for new
high.
recruits?
I don't know exact numbers, but I'd say per quest, 1 at most. That
One out
depends.
of every member of the group, dies?
1 out of, yes. But that is a rough estimate. For larger quests, it can be far less, far more.
So somebody dies every single time you go on a quest?
You almost died 5 minutes. Once again, you almost died today.
Yeah,
That's
so I
not as
want
hard
I
to
want
believe.
a 0% death rate so I can survive a
Everyone
little bit
wants
longer.
a 0% death rate, but that's frankly impossible.
Hey, let's ask the number 1 guild and see what happens.
Five members of a party that don't really accept many others.
Where are the leaderboards kept, or where can we find them?
Oh, the leaderboards will be in plain view. They don't go by guild, they go by leaders, just single players, and each player will be shown on the leaderboard.
You said
So there
your
is no
guild
actual
was-
game mechanic for guilds.
There's an in-game mechanic for guilds, there's just no score for the guilds, but
You said your guild was one of the highest on the leaderboards. So
yes, our leader is the second, I believe, right now.
So do our contributions count to his score on the leaderboard?
In a way, yes. It depends on how points go.
Do the scores of the leaderboard matter?
So the scores are you all know what points are. You've probably seen them in your inventory by now. The higher your point value, the higher you are on the leaderboard.
Oh, so it's literally just a board of billionaires. Oh my god, it's just here's a list of the richest people.
Oh, wow, I hate that.
What's this guy's name?
I was really hoping it would be something stupid like cream cheese.
No. There are some funny ones up there though. It only ever shows the top 5, but there are others who are simply named Tab, Stark Swan, which is the leader of the one guild.
But think of it this way, guys. We get to, kill Jeff Bezos with fireballs.
What's the
Hope
name of
Jeff
the number 1
Bezos is
guild?
in here.
Making a
name of the
note.
number 1 guild? Who's the leader?
Oh, the leader is Stark Swan.
What's the name of the guild?
It is, I believe, Oceanfront, the name?
Okay. I'm
What's
actually
the
trying
point
to take
difference
notes
between
this time.
first and second place?
It is just barely a couple points, I should say.
Can I ask you
Insight.
Go and roll an insight check.
So
Hey,
close to 20.
Jacobs! With an S, my handy dandy little assistant.
Theory.
Oh, yours is called Jacobs. Neat. Yeah,
Yeah,
hello.
he is. Hello, Jacobs!
How may I assist you?
Does the leaderboard have any, does the personal point leaderboard matter? Other than tracking points?
The point leaderboard can come in handy for world quests. It is required to be on the leaderboard to participate in the 6th world quest.
Oh!
Wait, how high do we have to be on the
How
leaderboard?
interesting! So the leaderboard only shows the top 5.
Yes.
And you have to be among one of those 5 people, which probably all hate each other, to be part of the 6th quest.
Exactly.
How convenient! Oh my god!
Great.
Um,
Thanks, Jacob.
As far as the prestidigitation that I did for Zephyr, who was kind of pretending to take notes, I would like the page to just start kind of writing it on itself to say he's been exaggerating everything, and then like everything is in all caps.
I'm
read
getting some nice information here. It's calling you a fucking liar, and I turn the notepad around to show him.
Really quick, Andrew. What did you roll for your last insight check?
12.
And what was that to insight again?
That was to insight. I believe it was the difference between the points between the different top leaderboard people.
Well, I don't know about the lying notepad, but I'm sorry. You think I'm lying?
Now. I've known this man for years. He's human. And
Have
I
you?
believe he's telling the truth.
Yeah, they knew each other before we
you.
got put in the game. It's fine.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
Oh, what? No.
What?
You're a
Why would
weirdo.
I be talking about you?
I don't know. Why does anyone talk about anything in this strange world? We all got teleported to this weird world on an island in the middle of nowhere, have supernatural abilities.
No.
First of all,
Katarina.
circling back to that. Second of all,
Tira,
shush.
the long name.
so I'm
How
gonna.
did you get transferred here?
Just one day I was about my business on my local commute to work, and then bam, next thing you know, I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones. Is enough to make my systems go. But what makes you think I am lying?
Voice.
I'm sorry?
You seem like an actor.
Yeah, it's over exaggerated. Which, doesn't necessarily mean anything, but coupled with my friend's opinion here, you're a liar.
So I wanted to know how does the money to points ratio work out?
The points? Money and points are 1-to-1. They're the exact same thing. Points are money.
Oh, okay.
Wait, so Desi, how you have 450 points?
65.
460. How intriguing.
Okay, hold
How-
on. I just want to clear something up. Desi,
Hi.
when I sent you that chat, that wasn't for the top 5 point values. That was
Oh.
for the top 5 people who climb the tower.
Oh, you didn't say that. You just said leaderboard.
Yes, but that was during the tower scene. I thought it was... I'm sorry.
Oh, see?
Oh, There's
So
a lot
that is
of
also why you got 50 points instead of the normal 20, is because you made the top 5 on that leaderboard.
See?
There's
now-
a lot of leaderboards then.
Yes, there are leaderboards for each quest, normally, that, require time limits. And usually, if you can make it within the top of those, you get special rewards. In fact, there are plenty of guilds who just mine the same quest over and over again, getting 1 second higher than their previous score just to get the exact same rewards. I mean,
That
You know
is
what? That's
awesome to hear.
rude.
I have a really good question then.
yes.
Okay, so you said that your guild has done 5 of the 6 quests because the 6th one isn't out yet.
Yes. Well, no, it's
Can you
out.
get
It's
us a
just
points over
extremely
time
hard.
graph? Can you get us a points over time graph for your last 5 quests? So we can just see how you've done compared to the other guilds?
Yeah, this has become an interview for you now, actually.
Because we're kind of our own band here.
You know what? You're right. You are your own band. And I apologize. And I will let you all have your own way. I hope we can meet again outside the town. And all of a sudden, he turns his back towards the door and looks at you all and just waves by as all of a sudden an invisible force just boots him out of the door and then up.
He got tired of us fast.
Hi, Felicia.
I'm gonna say this right now, the rest of the inn,
Everyone's fucking pissed at us.
yes, kinda angry at you that you kind of made the only source of information about this world leave.
Okay.
He shouldn't have
time
been
to
such
shine.
a
We got a lot
piss
of
I'm gonna
baby.
turn to the crowd and I'm gonna say something along the lines of like,
These are real people,
"No, people can try and talk to them still. People, you're all in the same situation."
Oh, hey! If any of you guys know sign language, there's a ton of people out in the fields trying to talk to us. I bet at least one of them knows sign language.
Ooh, does anybody here know sign language? I'd much rather get more information from other than just one source. Checking my friends. Internet safety.
No one knows sign language.
I know a little bit. I'm gonna go outside.
Okay.
I know how to say sorry.
I know how to
Because
sing My Little Sunshine.
I know sorry and thank you.
Okay, the entire inn, as you try to leave, are all kind of yelling at you all. Like,
Yeah, let's just go.
Haven't you all ever been taught internet safety? You need to fact check your sources. Cross-reference.
what? How will we fact check sources when our only source got booted out because you all decided to play question and answers?
I'm sorry. Can none of you guys
That not
write on
why
a
he
piece of
was
paper
here?
and hold it up to them?
Can we just leave?
He could have like
Can I just leave?
stopped talking to
I wanna
us. We
leave.
aren't the only people here. If he wanted to, he could have talked to one of you guys.
He
Yeah,
was
he-
talking to us until you all sort of came in and...
You mean he was lying to you? I'm sorry. Maybe you weren't smart enough to recognize that. My bad.
Everyone in this room is getting very heated.
We
and
leave.
some...
I want to leave.
Yeah, let's
I really want to leave.
Gotta fucking hold me back. I'm getting.
I'm leaving whether you guys are doing so or not.
leaving.
Yeah, no one is like going to chase after you, but there are a few people in this room itself that kind of just went for the weapons they had on them.
I'm leaving.
As we're leaving, I'd like to make it so that as soon as it looks like the door's opened, it stays shut, and then we just walk through a quote-unquote pretend-looking dimension door just to mess with them.
Roll, okay. Go ahead and roll just a general arcana check, just to see how well this illusion...
Can I roll a persuasion check to try and convince him he was lying?
Go for it.
That's a 25.
Nice.
This door, they were so focused on you, they didn't even notice if this door was open or closed, and then once you leave over, like, everyone, there were probably some stragglers who were about to, like, follow you, but as soon as you just sort of walk through a door, they kind of stop. And just sort of like, there was a door there before! What?
Let's go. No. So, maybe we should, like...
I hate you, Andrew.
Really cool fog cloud.
Rolled a 9, so it's really just a crazy person rambling as she's dragged out the door.
Dragged through a door.
What are you all doing now? Judging based on James's time, you all have about an hour before the quests start popping up in this town.
Hang out at the apothecary then.
I was about to say, why don't we start
Want to see the
walking
apothecary?
around to see what quests are around here?
Well, I don't think the quest's open for another hour.
I know, but it doesn't hurt to see where everything is.
In the
Are
tower?
we gonna be able to like rest and get our spell slots back?
How long does it take to take a short rest?
Jacobs
that
all of
4
a sudden
hours?
pops up and says, in order to restore or revitalize yourself, a full day's rest must be achieved in either a safe zone or a, a personal sleeping tent.
Okay. Even have tents. Should we buy a tent?
So fuck my spell slot then. Got it.
I mean, we could just take a short rest, use hit dice to recover stuff for hit points.
So the basic premise Jacob says is that if you spend 30 minutes without moving, and without like doing anything, just sort of sitting down, either like reading, eating something, you will achieve a short rest.
Okay, we have an hour. Why don't we do a short rest and Then
Can we go lay on the apothecary floor? I like to lay on store floors.
Yeah,
Sounds
yes.
like fun.
I will also say you do all have a room at the inn if you so want to use it. Room 123.
I'm just trying to keep the momentum flowing. So if you want to
there's
lay,
the spell slots.
Yeah, right. Now you understand why I forgot I have spells.
I forgot that I had spell slots.
Yeah,
You have
whenever
any
you cast a
spells?
spell, simply use that spell slot and it will automatically keep track of that for you.
Didn't though, unless we took a full rest at some point between when I used Thunderwave and almost died.
We haven't.
Yeah. That's great. How do I see my hit die? Because I assume you just roll a hit die?
For D&D Beyond, all you have to do is, and when you take a short rest, there's a little short rest option at the top, and
Ooh,
just
I
click
see
that,
it.
and it will do that for you.
Can we do that? I'm at 4 out of 10 right now.
Okay. Where do you all want to take a short rest?
1, 2, 3.
I don't
On
Right
care.
at
the
the-
apothecary floor.
I would like the apothecary floor. I think going back in the inn is a bad idea. They're probably still
Yeah.
pissed at us.
It's fine. I got minor illusion. They can beat up an illusion.
The floor of the apothecary it is.
Yay!
Floor of the apothecary! Let's go check it out.
Floor nap.
So,
Hello, adventurers. How may I help you today?
can we stay here and take a short rest?
I'm afraid,
Nap on your floor.
I'm afraid I do not understand what you mean by stay here and take a short rest.
Can
Can
you
we
sing us
try
a
some of your
song?
stuff and look around for a while?
I'm afraid I don't know what you mean by sing us a song.
What I said.
What did you say,
That's
Jess?
what I said.
Oh, okay. I said, can we look at your stuff for a very long time?
Please have a look at my wares. And then you see, like, below the counter, in these just pristine glass, this glass counter, are just these bottles with different labels that pop up over them as you look at them that says Potion of Healing, Potion of Invisibility, Potion of Mana, and there is one more that says Potion of Fire Breathing. And to the right of that, you see a shelf full of miscellaneous body parts. Some that say rabbit's foot, orc's eye, rock's tooth, and things like that. Each of everything in this store, nothing is below 100 points.
I'm going to start complimenting this innkeeper and be like, hello, friend. I figure you're probably bored staying in here all day. Would you like me to sing you a song?
Hey, lay down on the floor and go, yay!
Yeah, if you guys want to take a short rest.
I would love a song.
All right, I'm going to pull out my violin
Need one.
and just start playing a really slow, sweet melody and trying to like either make her happy, maybe so happy she falls asleep.
Okay. You can do so. Go ahead and roll.
Okay, I got a 19.
She doesn't go to sleep, but she claps whenever you finish and tosses you another NPC coin.
Thank you. Would you like to hear another?
Yes, I would love to hear another.
I'm gonna play another one, but this one's like upbeat and happy.
And as you do so, go and make another persuasion check. Or performance,
Persuasion
sorry.
or performance? Oh, that one's a 16.
She claps again, does not hand you a coin this time.
Oh, sad face.
Short rest.
Yep.
My
Short
slot.
rest. 30 minutes go by, and you can all take a short rest.
All right, I have completed a short rest.
Well, we're better off than what we would be if we didn't.
I'm not dying anymore.
Congratulations.
Now.
So, I would like to ask the apothecary. So, do you have any quests available?
I'm afraid I do not have any quests available.
Do you know if you will soon?
I do not know if I will soon.
Okay.
Is there any way to lower the prices of that fire breathing potion? Can we barter?
Bartering. What kind? Do we get a mini game, or do we have to talk about it? Or
I like talking about it.
I like bartering mini games. They're usually really fun.
When you look at the potion of fire breathing, you see a pop-up that is for 160 points.
What grading do I see that it gives?
It is giving the grading of C.
I don't know. I don't really have anything on me. Can I exchange this fire-breathing potion for a really good song?
I'm afraid
Maybe-
we only take points. And then all of a sudden a pop-up appears in front of you that shows the point value for the potion.
What?
I get it for 60?
I'm afraid I cannot barter at this time.
Do you want to see what she gives me for one of your lucky coins?
Yeah. You can have one. Only for the fire-breathing potion, though. I don't want the rest.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna try to get the fire-breathing potion, but I can't guarantee it. I can't, like, talk to her about it. The NPCs don't talk about it. We just have to see what she gives me.
Is this like a dragonborn fire breathing kind of thing?
The potion of fire breathing. Once ingested, you will have a single breath weapon that you can use to breathe fire on an opponent. Thank you for inquiring about our fire breathing potion.
Okay. Does my knowledge of D&D 5e translate over into this game?
You have all of your knowledge of your real D&D knowledge, so it could. Like, if you put it together, you can see this doing the same thing as a fire breathing potion in D&D. Yeah.
Wait, fire breathing potion or like dragonborn fire breath? Because there's a difference.
Yes, like dragon fire breath.
Okay.
I liked that. I've done that before.
It's not that strong. They're overselling you by a lot.
I know, but fire. My violin doesn't light on fire.
Yeah.
Yet.
if you level up, you may be able to cast fire spells that are similar to the fire.
Violin catches on fire.
I mean, I can make a minor illusion. Like, see, look, and then I'm gonna just put flames right on top of my hand. That's all I can do.
Prestidigitation to make it hot.
Wow.
To change the
Wait, can't
temperature.
minor illusion not do that?
Minor illusion is just the image. Prestidigitation can do like all sorts of different sensory things.
Well, it can be a sound as well.
Like I can do this, and I press digitation, and Jesse just tastes chocolate.
You taste chocolate in your mouth.
What kind of chocolate are we talking?
Dark.
Almond
Dark.
bark? Oh, dark.
Oh, Jesus
straight
Christ, Andrew! Get this shit out of my mouth.
Yo,
You
you
need
could,
water.
you,
Water. It's too
Andrew.
bitter.
Andrew. We could make the best fucking bakery in the city. We just prestidigitation our
What's
food
this?
better.
Yeah. We definitely could. It's a really useful spell that is really easy to cheat stuff with.
Hell yeah.
If either of you had spider climb, you could have gone up the tower with no problem. It's
Cute.
I have catapult.
I have catapult too.
I have a catapult.
I'm just a monk and a lion.
Guys, I can heal them, I can charm them, and I can scream at them. That's about all I got.
I'm good at punching.
So, quick question. What are you all doing? I heard, Nova, you wanted to...
Laying on the floor.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to do something with NPC coin.
No, I think we changed our mind about that.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Should we just go somewhere else to see if there are other quests available somewhere else? Or should we just wait 30 minutes here?
Let's look at the other place that we wanted to go, like the blacksmith place.
Yeah, let's go to the blacksmith.
Blacksmithing! Yo, you think they'll let me use their blacksmithery? I fucking
Maybe.
loved that blacksmith tree last time. That was fun.
Ooh.
I could make us weapons.
Let's go. I want my violin to have spikes.
You go ahead and leave and head over to the blacksmithery. Along the wall is many swords, hammers, shields, all that are roughly around 30-ish point. And once you walk in, there is a big gruff dwarf that is standing on, you can actually see, a really large stepping stool. And he says, "Hello, adventurers! What may I help you with today?"
Are you a person?
I am afraid I do not understand. Are you a person?
Can
And
I
I
sing you
used
a
your
song?
blacksmithery.
I am afraid I do not understand. May I use your blacksmithery?
Hey,
Can I sing you a
Wait.
song to get a coin? I'm gonna start singing a song.
Make a performance check. What were you saying, Desi?
I can't remember now.
Oh,
I'll think
shit.
about it in a minute.
The NPC like claps their hands in the exact same rhythm every other NPC claps their hands, then goes back. That was a good song.
Oh, didn't you guys have the certified test to make sure that they were people is high-fiving?
That is
Oh,
true.
yeah! High five!
They take your hand and shake it.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I was satisfied enough with him saying, I don't understand, because at this point, like, this one in particular, I don't super care. Like, it'd be cool if they were a person, but may I use your tools?
I'm afraid my tools are for my own craft. Would you like to purchase a set of smithing tools?
Would you?
How much?
Don't you?
He goes under the counter and then produces a set of smithing tools. And then you look at it and it labels it as 50 points.
Do I know how to use them? I mean, I shouldn't I? I'm a fucking artificer.
I think you had the proficiency for it. Wasn't that one of the rewards for doing the beta?
If you look at your tools, you'll see every tool you're proficient in. Sadly, it doesn't look like smithing tools is one of them, but you do have jeweler's tools, thieves' tools, and tinker's tools, aside from the playing card set and the dulcimer.
You have a tinker tool set.
I have one tinker tool set available. And then he brings out a very small set of tools that is labeled for $25. That's sort of like the smithy tools, but all kind of smaller and more for detailed work, with like gears and cogs and stuff.
Acceptable. I shall buy it.
A window pops up that says, would you like to trade 25 coins for tinker's tools?
Yes.
Okay. And then just like that, 25 coins automatically leave your inventory. Don't worry, I got it.
I already got it, and I'm putting the tinker tools in. I'm very good at inventory management.
Awesome. You're a step ahead.
Nope. Don't touch my inventory. I got it.
Okay. Yes.
Keep your grubby hands out of my box.
The tinker's tools disappear from the shelf and automatically wind up in your inventory.
Woo!
With that, there is roughly 3 people who walk into these smithies as you all are sort of making this trade. And the 3 of them automatically scoff at your presence and then just sort of wait in a corner while you all are just sort of about your way.
Yeah, that's fair. Sorry about that, guys. My bad. Our bad.
Should
What did I
happen.
do wrong?
Look it
Partially
over
my
it.
bad.
Or they pay attention, but you can see they're kind of actively ignoring you.
Can't blame them.
I want to start talking to everybody else in our little group, but I want to try and deceive them with this conversation. Being like, man, that guy from earlier, though, he was just trying to scam everybody, though. I can't believe he was doing that to everybody. And if we didn't stop him, nobody was going to. That kind of shit.
I mean, we don't know who it was or not. Though, I mean, I was highly cautious, and I would have liked to find out what he was really offering and see if it was worth it. But
He ran away as soon as he was caught.
no, he ran away because he didn't want to give you like 10 spreadsheets about everything.
I told him to
he was
shut
caught.
up.
We were fact checking him, and he couldn't provide evidence.
He had every option to just refuse to speak to us, but continue talking to other people. Why would anyone not guilty run away at that point?
Is he stupid?
Social
Especially-
anxiety? You guys did kind of corner him.
He cornered himself. We were across the room, remember?
Alright.
Okay, so maybe this is more of like a persuasion thing to try and get them to convince them that we're the normal people here.
And I clearly am also helping.
I will say, Jess, go ahead and make a. It's kind of persuasion, but.
Kind of performance.
I was
deception?
gonna say deception, but.
They all have the same modifier. I can do whichever one.
Okay, go and make a deception roll with advantage because Nova's helping you out.
And that was a 20, so that's a 27.
Okay. I'm typing something that a window will pop up with you. That's supposed to be deceit, if that's your question.
That's what I thought.
Okay, cool.
I just
Yeah, my
it
bad.
made me laugh.
My bad. But anyway, As the timer slowly counts down, these 3 people get out of the corner, and you like check your sort of timer you have left on the quest, and it goes from 10 hours and some change to 10 hours, and immediately all of a sudden you see a little eye icon appear above this NPC. The 3 all of a sudden like rush in front of you.
God damn it.
Damn it! I'm gonna push them aside and rush in front of them.
Okay, go ahead and make a athletics check.
Yes, I'm good at that.
This is going to be contested.
I got a 21.
Whoa.
17 plus 4.
Okay. You, one of these guys is really beefy, and you, like, try pushing all 3 of them out of the way at the same time, but the beefier guy just sort of gets in front of you and pushes you to the side as they all 3 get in front. And, the smithy, they rolled super well, Desig, I'm so sorry.
Dang, I only beat that. I mean, he only got me because it was natural.
Not just that, there was, some pluses into there as well. Oh yeah, I realized I rolled that on your sheet, didn't I? Haha, my bad.
Yeah.
But anyway, the blacksmith says, "Hello, adventurers! Would you like to accept my quest?"
Yes!
And then all of a sudden, to the 3 of them, they click something in front of them, and the eye above the smithy's head goes away. And they all immediately rush out of the room. "Hello, adventurers! Is there anything I can help you with?"
Quest.
"I'm afraid I do not have any active quests at the moment. Is there anything else I can help you with?"
Nope. I'm leaving.
Quest.
I want to go find a quest. Let's go back to the apothecary. See if... God, we should stay.
Jacobs, where are the nearby active quests that we can get?
I am sorry, but I do not have that feature as of yet.
It updated.
As you step out of the door, all of a sudden, Jess, you see a different icon pop up above the smithy's head. That looks like an eye, like it did before, but it's blue. No one else sees this.
I'm gonna rush back in. You have a quest for me?
But anyway, as soon as you press that, all of a sudden, all 5 of you, I'm going to say 5, Crow is technically there, but sort of idling in a way. All of you see a pop-up in front of you that says, Smithy's Lost Child, quest accepted. Find the Smithy's Lost Child before the time limit of 10 minutes runs out, and you will be giving a substantial reward.
Yes. Yes. Quest.
Get any details?
Details is locate the Smithy's lost child within 10 minutes, and that's all.
Do we know what the child looks like, other than probably a dwarf?
It does not say.
Could be an adopted
So how
child.
about
Could be
we
a
just
cat.
start? Okay, if there's a time limit, we should just start looking around to see.
The Smithy says, "Thank you, adventurers. Please locate my lost child. I am so sad that he is gone.
So
Can
we
you
know
tell me
it's
what he looks
probably
like?
a boy.
My child is similar to me, but smaller.
You know where you last saw him?
I last saw him at the south side of town."
Okay, let's go to south.
Is there anywhere on that
Let's
side of
run!
town where he usually likes to hang out, spend time, or be?
"I'm afraid I do not understand your request."
Look, he's
Okay.
probably just standing in a field. Let's run.
I'm gonna try something really quick before we go, or like as you guys are running out. I'm gonna do minor illusion and just make a smaller version of him and see if that does anything.
Nothing happens.
Okay, double checking.
Okay.
Go.
The south side of town is where the sort of jail is. There's sort of a makeshift jail that's in a circle, and there are bars that show just different NPCs just sort of eye posing, just sort of looking out the bars. Like 2 out of the 10 cells are fully used. And other than that, you see a sort of busier part of the area. This is also where a market is, and a locksmith, that looks like. None of these places are inherently big. They're just sort of, now that you're over here and actively looking for things, they're just sort of there.
Can I make an investigation check?
I'm
Sure
going
thing.
to the locksmith.
I also go
We're
into
gonna
the
have to do a
locksmith.
jailbreak in 10 minutes.
I don't know if he's in jail.
Why
I
would
think
the
that's a red
child
herring.
be in jail?
Speaking of which, Andrew, actually, After thinking about, like, looking at the jail cell, you see one of the marks above one of the people in jail's head has an eye over it for the quest marker.
Grab it. Grab it.
I will go over and grab it. Yes.
Okay. The eye marker appears for everyone, or the quest marker, I should say, that says, wrongly accused quest. Would you like to accept? Yes or no? This NPC has been wrongly accused of their crime of stealing. Find the real culprit before the timer of 1 hour diminishes.
Take it. Split into two.
Sure.
Okay. So, who wants to go look for the kid and who wants to go look for the culprit?
I feel like I have to look for the kid.
To help find the child.
I'm very good at convincing people, so if you guys can find the culprit, I can
Okay.
make him
Then I'll go with
innocent.
you and find the culprit.
Okay,
You know
sounds
what I
good.
could probably do? Okay. This is timed out. Emphasis, we have timed out to pause to talk out of character.
Okay, go for it.
Sounds good.
I kind of want to just open the jail cell.
I mean, if they're all NPCs and they don't have anything programmed, they're just gonna stand there.
Damn, you're right.
I mean, no, I'm pretty
Nope.
sure something will happen
Can I
if you open
still
it
make
up,
an
but-
insight check looking for the culprit?
Yes, go ahead and make an investigation check.
They probably have a trigger for when the real person gets brought in.
I
got it.
investigate the
Mm.
locksmith for the child.
So it was terrible. I got 2.
You look around. You didn't even see the eye above the like jailer's head at first, and like you look around. It's just like the sun's kind of bright. You kind of get blinded, and it's just not great. No bueno.
All right. So I see nothing.
What's the-
Okay, so I'd like to start interrogating, or like not interrogating, but like asking the jail-y questions, like what his story is, what's going on, what can I help with? Do you know who
I have a
his-
question.
Yes. So all of a sudden, as soon as you just ask like, "Oh, what happened?" The NPC actually moves in a way that like you don't see NPCs normally do. It's sort of a flowy motion, but it's almost too flowy. It's like someone animated this specifically for this set dialogue, and then they sort of go back to idling. It's like, well, I was in market one day when all of a sudden I wanted a piece of bread, and then the bread got stolen from me, and then I was accused of stealing the bread. The perpetrator went south of the market.
Oh, it's the kid, guys.
God damn
That's
it.
what I was just thinking.
Okay, let's go
Dang.
south of the market. Run.
Okay.
Okay. So you go.
Can I roll like an insight or investigation check as to any clues around the jail cell area?
Go for it.
Okay, I'll go investigation then. 17.
Okay. As you're looking, all of a sudden your eye just travels to the jail itself, and you see a portion of this NPC's leg, like pant, is ripped. Like no other NPC is like that. That, along with it, this NPC's pant is a bright yellow that no other NPC's pant is. Which wouldn't be necessarily strange in any other environment, but in a copy-paste NPC game, this is a weird clue.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, so we're heading south of the market then. Is the market around where the blacksmith said his kid was?
The market is right by the jail. In fact, it's almost in with like the jail and then the market, like a whole bunch of booths, and you see like all those booths sort of leading down even further south to the edge of town.
Is the jail like a stockade or?
The jail is sort of like a merry-go-round, but with bars and walls. There are 10 cells, and they're each like facing outward, so everyone else can see inward.
Okay.
Think of it like a
Is there any
giant mousetrap.
information on like the quest, like different point reward totals or
I am
what?
so glad you asked. As you look down, you see at the bottom right of the screen of the quest marker a little eye icon.
Tap it.
As you do, you see this information for the jail quest.
20 points. Get out of jail free pass.
Probably useful.
There it is.
Ooh.
Oh. Wow. Okay.
Yes, that's mine. I shall have it. I shall have it.
Okay. With that, as you're going further down the market, what exactly are you looking for in this market? You actually do see the bread shop that the NPC was talking about, which is sort of to the right.
I'm looking for anybody who looks like the blacksmith or might know where the kid is. They just look like that.
Okay. Make a persuasion check. Anyone else want to do anything while Jess is doing
I
that?
want to look around to see who is in this market. Are there anybody around?
Make an investigation check.
11.
I'd like to look for any like pieces of the yellow pants since I had picked up on that, or
Make
like
an
if that.
investigation check with advantage.
Okay, yes.
14.
11.
Okay.
I'm so glad you said with advantage because that turned a roll of a 3 into a 6, so 23.
Okay. So first off, who do I want to go first? As far as just people in this market, there are plenty of NPCs that look kind of similar to each other, but like tiny difference. Like one has an overbite while one has like a bigger nose. There's a few that actually have like jewelry around their ears and stuff like that. And when you go through this, there is the bread seller who you actually see the like little strip of yellow pant, like a part of it, under the stall itself. And then just way off into the distance, Andrew, with your keen eyes, there is something almost indiscriminate to everything else that you would not have noticed if it wasn't for like your great investigation check. There is a manhole cover that is disguised as part of the brick at the edge of town that has a yellow piece of pant in it.
I'm gonna go over there and investigate that thing.
Okay. As soon as you like open it, there is a like because it's fairly easy to open. There's even like a tab. You can pull the pant out, and there is a ladder leading down into the sewers, and a pop-up that pops up in front of you that says "Secret Area Found."
Ooh.
Let's go.
I'm going to take my staff out of my inventory and press digitation on all of the kind of crystal so that they glow as it's a torch.
As everyone gets down, I assume everyone's going down, right?
Yep.
Cool. You follow this. It's basically a single pathway. You hear actually like
Rats.
scattered throughout the entire sort of back of this sewage ditch, which ironically enough, it doesn't actually look all that dirty. It actually looks pretty darn clean. And going further down, there are two paths. The sound of rats, as you put it, Desi, is coming down from the left path, and you hear sort of splooshing water from the right path.
Okay, are we gonna split up or are we gonna stay together?
I mean, splitting up and searching for clues can never go wrong, right?
Yay, let's go.
Ruh-roh,
Yeah.
Raggy.
Or Scooby-Doo's fictional. They're obviously real.
Are there any?
Real life.
Is there anything that would give a sense of unease? I mean, like, I know we're exploring a new area here, but is there anything incredibly unnatural or about it?
Okay. As you sort of like close your eyes and just sort of Jimmy Neutron brain blast this,
Stop.
a pop-up actually appears not in front of you, but just like in your head. You can just sort of see it that says, like similar to what it said before. I don't want to give everything away, but this is just easier to say it. Due to that, you can discern that from the left is a secret boss, and to the right is the child of blacksmith.
Damn. Okay.
Split up. I'll go get the
You're
child.
right.
Y'all get the boss. Could
Okay.
not possibly go wrong.
How about we get the kid first and then go see what with the boss?
Yeah, we can come back to the boss.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good.
Actually, wait, this is
Okay.
your quest. How about we keep some of our people down here, so that way, if anyone comes down this manhole cover, we can just halt them from getting to the boss. So that way, we can just hold the position.
Well, here's what I figured. We all go get the child, and then, like, if we have to bring them back, I'll just go bring it back.
Okay.
Y'all can start fighting the boss, and I'll just join you.
Okay.
Okay. So who's going to the child path?
All of us.
All of us.
Okay. As you all go down, you simply reach an end with a single child with a baguette of bread that is just swishing the water around. And
2 for 1.
Yeah.
2 for 1.
Okay, now what do? Do we take him back?
So, you should probably take him to the jail first, and then his parent.
No, if we take him to the jail, he's gonna get arrested.
But he's a kid.
Oh, guys, don't we get a 1 get out of jail free card?
Yeah.
Let's do that. Take him to the jail first, resolve that, and one of us use it to get him out.
That works.
Jacobs, can I use that pass for other people than me?
Mhm. The get out of jail free pass can be used once for anyone you'd like.
Okay, perfect. Let's do that.
Okay.
I wish we knew a duplication glitch.
There might be. Who knows?
Do we want to do the thing where we split up and one person goes and does and just finishes up the quest,
That would be fine.
and then everybody else can go get their bread? Jesus.
Let's get this
Find the
bread.
secret boss. Go
Yeah.
get the bread. Be the breadwinner of your family.
Or we'll wait here at the manhole for you to come back.
Oh, also a great idea. I like that too.
That way, no one can get by us to get to the boss.
Yeah.
That way, we're guaranteed it.
Do your best to make sure no one sees you.
Okay. So as you get close to the boy, all of a sudden it says,
You found me!
I've been found! Interwoven, because both these quests happen at the same time. And then all of a sudden, sort of pops out of place, and then says,
You'll
"I'm
never
ready to
take
go
me
home."
alive.
Suck it. Okay, we're gonna take him to the jail first. Well, I'm gonna go do that.
The boy simply follows you. Okay. As soon as you get close enough to the jail, the NPC behind the bar says, "You found my perpetrator! Thank you so much!" And then all of a sudden the bars disappear. He walks out, and you all are given 20 points and a get out of jail free pass.
Wee!
Can
I
I
put
use my
my.
pass?
Wait, all of us?
To get him out.
Wait,
Uh,
all of us are given 20?
Yes, all of you given 20 points.
So
Get
that's
out of
20
jail free
gold.
pass.
Yeah, go ahead and add 20 gold to yourself, and then I will add the get out of jail free pass right now.
Okay.
Jacob, can you
Done.
do mine for me?
Okay, that's what I was worried about, because I was like, I know some people like doing that themselves, and I'm like, I don't know.
Oh, no, I do. I'm just handling raw chicken at the moment.
Oh, yeah, okay. Sure thing.
Just have this one chicken breast left.
Don't forget to reload your page.
I will.
I got my money. Money. Money, money, money.
I got money in a bag.
Don't even bother adding that pass to mine because I'm going to use it on the kid.
Okay, will do. As soon as you, just touch the bars with the pass, both the bars and the pass disintegrate into sort of glass, and just float up in the air. And the kid says, "Thank you so much for bailing me out!" And then just starts following you again.
Okay, I'm going to take him to the blacksmith.
Okay. As soon as you do, you enter the blacksmith, and the blacksmith says, "Thank you so much for finding my son, my precious boy!" And then they both sort of do an animated hug, and says, as a reward, please accept a 50% discount in all products on my store, and 100 points as a compensation. As an extra reward, please take this item, my most precious weapon I have available.
Okay. Do we all get that, or is it just me?
Only you get the bat, but everyone else, as soon as you get the reward, you see the 50% discount and added 100 points.
I put the gold in my inventory. I have it now.
Awesome, awesome.
And I assume you have a note that says we.
The gold was for that one was just one person, right?
No, the 100 points, that's for everyone. Everyone gets
Oh.
100 points. It's a secret quest that is accepted by the party, and you all accepted it, so you all get the reward.
I'm adding 100 gold to mine, Jacob.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. But there is only one of these. I'm just going to add this to your inventory, Jess, and you can do with it what you will.
I like random chaotic things. To do with it what I will. I'm scared now. And he said it was a bat.
Ooh.
The home run bat specifically. Okay, Jess, please reload your
Oh.
page.
Hold up. He's going in the oven, and I need to set a timer.
Specifically, the bit at the bottom is what it does. You're able to easily get back to the sewer. The manhole cover is still there. And, yeah.
Job team! Woo! We did
Jess,
it!
can I have you make a perception check?
Oh no, perception. I got a 9.
Okay, everything's good.
Oh no. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? We're just in a secret underground manhole cover with a secret boss waiting for us.
Everything
Sounds
is great.
Everything's fine.
You eventually get back to your party, still at the crossroads, I presume.
Shall we charge? Shall we sneak?
Go cautiously.
Go cautiously. I don't want to die again.
I always like going cautiously.
Everyone, go ahead and make a stealth roll.
Do,
All right.
I'm good at stealth.
Not. And
No.
Oh shit, I have disadvantage with stealth.
wait,
I got
has
a
an
no.
E next to it. Is that disadvantage?
Yes.
Oh fuck, me too.
So that means I roll twice, take the lower number?
Yes.
Oh, it was a fucking natural 20! Damn it!
Just roll 2.
I did.
God damn it, one of those was a 6 and the other was a 19.
Mine was a
My total
freaking
roll
9
was a
and then a
6.
20. God fucking damn it.
I got an 11.
Well, high rolls aren't everything.
And
Being sneaky isn't too bad, you know. It's nice. Nice
I
thing.
wasn't planning on sneaky. I was just being cautious, which means I was looking places.
I'll say as you all start making your way down, just sort of trying to like be sneaky, and like you see like movement in the shadows. There's more and more mice sort of going towards the path which you are going down, and
Oh, it's this one.
immediately you all of a sudden get passed by a group of 4 people who all like, catch you later, losers! And they like start running faster than you down the path.
fuckers!
Oh, can we outrun them?
You can try. What's everyone's speed?
Oh, what's the thing? What's the thing? I have a thing.
I'm gonna try to outrun them.
What is this effect?
Is there water? I can outswim all of you fuckers.
35 is my speed.
Fucking love it. I'm vibing with the water.
So we're gonna outrun them to try to get to the cliff, right?
Are we zooming the fuck out of here?
I don't know. I kind of want to fight.
Do you have the ability to fight?
I have vicious mockery, which can do 1d4.
So we're getting the fuck out of here.
See if there's like a leader or something.
Biggest, beefiest one. The one that actually got in front of Desi to accept the blacksmith quest.
I really want to beat his ass.
Okay, I want to charm person, the leader of the people running away. Beefy one.
Go ahead and cast Charm Person. They need to make a save, correct?
Oh, please be beefy and stupid.
Brawn, not brains. Brawn, not brains. Brawn, not brains.
The beefy one immediately looks back and then like shakes the like fluff out of their eyes and then just keeps running forward like, "Ugh!
What a fucker!
I'm like, not today!
I would like to grapple the leader to the ground.
Okay, this is a strength versus strength.
Alright, so I do my strength versus theirs. Damn it. Terrible.
As you like grab onto him, he immediately like, let go!
As they're in the middle of grappling, can I jump on him?
Yes, you can. Go and make a strength check with advantage.
Strength 16.
Ooh, okay. Immediately after like hitting Desi away, and like already sort of off balance, you jump on him and he falls to the ground. tripping his other 3 companions as they
Now you're fucking wet!
I take the advantage to run up ahead of them to see if I can click on the quest thing.
As soon
before
as
him.
you like start running up, there is no like information marker or anything. There is this sort of translucent blue wall, and inside there is a big round chamber with water just sort of flooding off this circular platform. And it's right up close. They get one more chance to try to escape. Go ahead and make another strength check, Nova, with advantage.
I'm gonna jump on him this time.
Okay. Go ahead and jump on him as well.
19.
Heck yeah.
I'm excited about that.
Okay, Jess, what did you get for your strength?
I have to roll 2. I got a 2.
2? Oof. As you try to like grab them, you kind of just slip on the pathway and fall into the water.
Now you went too, haha! I
It's
love my watery domain!
It's oddly fresh water. As some of it gets in your mouth, it kind of tastes like Aquafina.
Slurp,
I'm gonna
slurp!
start taking gulps.
Love drinking sewer water with my besties!
It tastes like Aquafina,
That's-
and I'm thirsty from running.
It tastes like.
Yep.
What?
I need more salt in my
You are getting closer and closer to this wall.
Oh,
Andrew,
no,
do you want to do anything? I think everyone else has had a shot to do something.
So we're fighting these guys. It looks like.
Right now, they are tripped on the ground. 2 of them are in the water, including Jess is also in the water.
I'm not doing anything other than grappling. Like, I'm not about to start like a fight.
Just don't want them to get to escape
Okay.
or do something horrible to us, which they clearly were trying to do.
Fair enough. So then, in order to kind of, I was gonna probably do this anyway. So I'm going to kind of hold my staff out since it has the kind of glowing lights, and you see kind of from the central crystal on it, a kind of fractured, spiraling glyph appears that has a sort of hexagonal pattern on the inside of it, and you see that kind of field surrounds me as I cast Mage Armor.
Okay, you cast Mage Armor. And
Beef it up!
yeah, you are now more beefy. Sort of a translucent armor appears over you and then sort of vanishes as it's like sort of semi-invisible.
Less.
My armor class just went up by
Time.
3.
Heck
Ooh.
yeah. Desi, you
Yep.
run through this wall, and immediately a pop-up appears in front of you that says, Mini-boss room found. Secret level unlocked. And immediately that blue wall sort of solidifies just a little bit more. And that's what happens. You are on this side of the wall, Desi. And on the platform, a single rat all of a sudden just falls from the ceiling and looks up at you like...
Squeaking.
Another rat falls from the ceiling, and another, and another, and another,
Guys!
another.
You might want to hurry up and get in here with me.
As a huge pile of rats just amalgamate into this giant form of like just swarm, and all of a sudden it takes the shape of a giant rat that just says squeak.
I get off the guys and
Just says
fume
squeak.
through the water to get over to Desi.
You go through the wall without issue.
Squeak, squeak, bitch! I say, pointing at the rat.
With that, the other like parts of the group try to like go through the wall, immediately hit their face. One of their nose starts bleeding, and a pop-up that appears in front of them that says, only one party can face the mini-boss at a time.
Woo!
Yes! Yes!
Hell yes!
Get in here, guys!
Take it anyway, it's probably nothing big. Whatever.
Broke your
As I run
nose,
past
now
him to
you're
get in
wet.
there, I want to smack him upside the head as I go into the mini boss room.
Yeah, F you too!
Got you
you.
wet.
Fucking boomer!
They
Got you wet.
They do a
I
walk
got
of
them
shame.
wet. They're fucking wet. That's all I did. I just made them wet.
Yeah. How do you like this for wet,
It's
huh? and one
gonna
puts
piss
his
on me?
hand
What?
in front of the water, and all of a sudden the water becomes electrified.
God damn it.
Go
They're also in the water!
yes, they are. Their hand is. As they lean down, sort of
I
electrify.
have gotten out at this point because I wanted to smack him.
Okay. You smack him. He is smacked.
I do vicious mockery while I'm doing that.
You can.
I want to do vicious mockery at the stupid bastard who's trying to electrify my friend.
Okay. Go ahead. He needs to make a wisdom save, correct? Oh, wow. That's a nat 1.
It gets a disadvantage on its next attack roll, and it also takes beautiful 3 damage.
Okay. This scrawnier looking one takes 3 damage, and as he does, he's like, oh, falls in the water, and his body's acting like an eel in the water, just like electrifying it. As he's like sort of electrifying himself a little bit too. He's like,
This is horrifying.
I'll say with that.
Do we see his bones like a cartoon?
No, he's still alive. He's still alive. He's just above the water, like, okay, fuck you, and he gets out of the water and just goes back down the tunnel.
That one was
your
your
parents
fault.
ever tell you not to play with a toaster or a hairdryer in your bathtub? This is why. Take your parents' lessons seriously.
Yeah, my parents every time it's about tub, and you want to be
That one was
Sorry,
your
losers say
fault.
what? Losers say what?
And the big one says, what?
My point exactly.
That's
Fuck off,
exactly-
losers,
okay,
and I flip
okay.
up a bird.
Roll initiative. Hello all, this is Jacob. I am coming into the middle of this episode, probably actually near the end, just say that this next bit is just a boss fight that was honestly, looking back on it, just kind of boring. I will keep in the highlights and all that, but I'm not going to keep in every individual roll because that would be forever. It's like 2 hours worth of audio right now that I think I'm going to dwindle down to like an hour at least, maybe. And yeah, I just want to say that. While I'm also in the middle of this episode, I just wanted to, I'd like to give a huge thank you to my audio teacher, like 2 years ago, for supplying me with a folder just full of audio effects that you probably heard throughout the course of this episode. Overall, I think it was just pretty fun with messing around with sound effects and all that. I should also note that next time I should have actual video to upload with this to YouTube, just because I want to start putting in maps. I've been kind of lacking on the map phase, and especially since this episode, which you'll see in a second, kind of slowed down because we did not have a battle map, which is totally on me, and I apologize. But yeah, you are about to get into the fight with 2 big squeakers of rats that are going to fight our players, and I hope you enjoy. Have a good one!
Alright.
Okay, in order, it's going to be the rat, Andrew, Zephyr, Electo, Honey, and the giant rat, immediately seeing you, is going to take a large hand of it and just and like push down on you, Desmond.
Ow. Oh shit. I'm almost dead.
And with that, it is now your turn, Andrew. And a pop-up appears in front of you that says, due to your high intelligence, you know this battle rating to be difficult.
I'm going to position myself as far away from it as I can, kind of plant my staff in the ground, and then just pull my hand back and then just almost push it forward as another kind of split hexed kind of design warps out around the swarm of rats, and I'm going to cast Mind Sliver at it. So I need it to make an intelligence saving throw.
I will say, intelligence, not this rat's specialty. That rat got a 13.
May
So
he
that's going to
always
be
be
5
blessed with
points
low-
of damage.
Okay, how many points?
5.
All of a sudden, from this giant rat monstrosity, you just hear as you like do this and then back away. You see like hundreds and hundreds of red beady eyes following you.
Cool.
With that, it is your turn, a Zephyr.
I want to shoot it with my crossbow.
As you deal this damage, its eyes are still fixing. Electo or Jess.
All right. I got a question for you, DM. With being a changeling, proficient in and having a disguise kit, can I change myself to look like one of the rats running around?
You can look like a giant form of the rat. Yes.
Like, how big is the boss rat?
The boss rat is comprised of like hundreds of tiny rats that make a giant rat form.
Can I make it look like I'm 100 tiny rats? But, like, of course they don't move or anything. But, like, I want to try and move a little bit more into the rat horde to see if I can, like, disguise myself in or not.
Why fight the rats when you can become the rats?
No, convince the rats to not fight us.
I was thinking I could flank him at the very least.
Yeah, that too.
Okay, I'm gonna try and move to the other side of the rat so I'm flanking him.
Okay, you can do so easily. In fact, as you do, some of the rats like try grabbing onto you and like pulling you into the mass. It's easy enough to like sort of get away from them,
Yeah.
but
I'm going to just try and blend in, and I want to inspire my fellow friend. Izzy, do you want inspiration?
I could be inspired right now. I'm, 2 points from death, and
Oh,
I'm going next.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you inspiration.
I guess I will do an unarmed strike so I can use my bonus action to attack twice.
you immediately just like get hit and something inside of you just instinctualize. You don't know how to fight like in real like too much in real life. Not like this. And then all of a sudden like your eyes just sort of glaze back and like just like reddish pupils pop out and just like you immediately just go forward and like a pro boxer throwing punch, 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 punch after punch. And then like a fourth of these rats just all of a sudden and like get scattered down into the endless pit that is around here.
By the way, if I go down, I have a potion in my inventory. Please feed it to me. Just telling you
Interesting.
guys.
It rolled a 1, so you take 1 damage.
You know?
Yes!
But make a make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I have a +4 to this, so I'm not bad at it.
You'll
That's-
roll a
That's
5.
18 plus 4, 22.
Yay!
As it does, it seems like it switched modes almost. Instead of like having a big crushing like rat smush on you, it went and like all the rat's claws just emerged at once and scratched you, just barely scratching across your cheek, and you get a pop-up that says you have avoided taking poison damage.
So we're going to do a Mind Sliver again.
Oh, it's
I need an
gonna hate
intelligence
this.
saving throw.
It's gonna hate this. It does not like this. As it sort of shrinks back away from you, as like certain parts of the rats are just sort of falling off of its face.
Ooh. Would I know if there's a boss to this swarm or if it's just a swarm with no head?
I'll give it to you. Just like from watching it, like in things like getting cut off of it, there is no central rat. All of these rats are sort of one centralized consciousness, ambulating.
Okay, Nova, I inspire you!
Aren't you a rat right now?
Yes. Oh, you're gonna hear squeak, 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 squeak!
You know what? I love it. Thank you.
I'm dead! You've killed me!
So, with the claws, I give you a 6. And with the unarmed strike, I give you a 6.
Okay. This rat, like, you immediately, like, whip out your claws in the heat of this moment and just, like, slash, 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 and, like, frick, these rats are being scattered everywhere. Their attention is now split between Andrew and you, and they are considering both of you right now, and it is their turn. In fact, they are considering both of you so much, all of a sudden, I think, Jess, you notice this very, very quickly as another few rats drop from the ceiling, start adding to this rat's mass just a little bit. And with that, there are also another bunch of rats that just drop down all at once behind you, giving another one of these abominations. With that, you take 4 points of damage.
I am down.
And then another 4 points of damage.
I am definitely down.
This could be very bad.
I'm a little bit concerned. So is Desi down?
Yeah.
Wasn't Crow with us though? So wouldn't Crow be in the order too?
Healing word works, I think, as a
Healing?
bonus action.
I'm pretty sure was Crow our cleric?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say this. I'm just going to take 2 turns for Crow immediately just to like even the odds, and then I'll put Crow in the order. So Desi, go ahead and heal 13. Is going to cast Bless. All 3 of y'all blessed.
Not me. I'm not blessed. I'm a rat.
I played a Dragonborn who blessed everyone, and the DM hated me for it, but like it was such a good spell.
And I'm going to take Purple Heart off my back because it stays on my back. And I'm gonna smack it onto the giant rat.
I'm a rat in a horde of rats, and if I just squeak at it, no, because I'm behind it. Squeak, squeak, squeak! I don't like the management here. Squeak! Give me a better job.
Okay. So, can I assume there are dead rats on the floor?
There are some dead rats on the floor, yes.
How many dead rats are on the floor?
Some of them fell into the pits, like around, because this is a raised platform into like a endless pit, like downward. Some of them fell there. Out of all the ones that have died, there are roughly maybe a little less than 100 on the floor.
Can I use my ability, Four's Raise, to raise the corpses of the rats?
You get a pop-up that says, Force Rising has been activated. Your ability is channeling into target rat. And as you do, you see one rat sort of starting to lift up, and all of a sudden it wakes up with its red beady eyes and is under your control. You can like feel the rat's thoughts, and as it does, the rat's eyes glow even brighter red as the other rats do the same and pile up against each other, and they make one thin-looking rat. It is shorter than the other one, the other thin rat, and seems to be about 1/5 the size in total.
Would this be considered an undead creature?
This is.
Alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna have it attack all at one big attack, like a Rat King itself. So I got 7 altogether.
And you see that this rat is actually now smaller than yours, as it is very confused as to what is happening. As these rats did count as one entity at one point, it is going through a lot of emotions.
This takes like the fighting your inner demons thing to like a whole different level.
Yes, it's similar.
Inner demons coming out and fighting you, more like.
With that,
Fighting himself.
there is another large swarm of rats from the ceiling that plop down and look like they are adding to all 3 rats, rat swarms. And you take 5 damage and make a Constitution saving throw.
So 5, 6, 7.
That does not save, unfortunately.
Yep, didn't think so.
So you have contracted a disease. A pop-up appears.
Oh, God.
You are now unable to heal hit points by magical means.
Oh no.
Mm,
Your hit points decrease you don't lose damage, but your hit points, your top hit points, are decreased by 1 now, and will decrease by 1 every 24 hours until the disease is cured. The ceiling. You see lots of rats dangling down by their tails, and then whenever they come down to join the group, they basically let go of their tails and like just add on to the pile.
Well, how many more does it seem like they could form?
1 total rat more, it looks.
Yeah, I'm gonna die.
Same.
It's okay. I accepted the risks. I know what they are.
Okay. The giant rat swarm is going to look back and attempt to attack Roland.
I apologize for my rat's behavior.
That doesn't hit Roland. And then it's going to attack again. And it doesn't hit Roland again. As both attacks are like being slowed down by your control, you get a pop-up that says your control over your rat is waning. And then Roland is going to attack the swarm of rats with a spell this time.
Okay, I got something. I do have a little something.
Now, the last batch of rats fall from the ceiling, making an entirely new buff rat. Exactly similar to the very first rat you were all fighting, where it's just this giant beefy force. Any hit this brings on will deal 2d6 instead of 1. You dodge barely, as these rats are finding a hard time to determine what's you and what's rats on the ground. And then the rat swarm, the original rat swarm that you attacked, is going to turn around and attack you.
Me?
Yes.
Oh no, guys, I'm not that good.
14 doesn't hit.
I'm so great. They don't know where I am.
As all of these rats are immediately just like surrounding you, almost pushing you to the edge of this like precipice, and just like smushing the ground next to you, crushing further dead rats, creating little breaths of air as they escape.
All right, so I have a thing called Daunting Roar, or become frightened until the end of your next turn.
They they succeeded the check. You can feel your rat companion like starting to wane a little bit, and then all of a sudden, all the rats are now fighting each other from the inside. Almost a skin suit that's like bubbling, and like things are like getting ejected, and things are fighting each other. It is pretty bad. So on its turn, it is going to take a d6 of damage outright.
You really are a fucker. I'm gonna stab it again.
It takes 9 damage hard. You freaking into it and just immediately slash to the side. Half of the remaining rat, or a fourth of the remaining rat, immediately falls off the edge.
And as I slice it with my bow rapier, I'm gonna continue the motion through it and then have my violin ready, and I just want to do a screeching sound. Suffer!
Yep, here, have a potion. You seem like you need it. And then,
Yes.
I'm going to use an unarmed strike as the rest of my turn. I'm going to release the spell on the dead rats.
Okay. All of a sudden, half the rats all of a sudden just fall away, leaving the remaining half sort of a thin version of itself. Zephyr takes 4 damage and is now down on the ground unconscious, as a big pile of rats covers their body.
Ow, Jacob, way to kill a character when the player isn't here.
With that, it is your turn, Andrew.
Okay. Why did you have to do this, Jacob?
I don't know what you're talking about. I want you guys to kill these rats as much as you want to.
Are you sure? Are you sure about
Not
that?
sure. You threw 4 giant hordes at us.
I'm gonna administer the potion that I just got to Zephyr.
Go ahead and roll the 1d4.
1d4 plus what?
1d4 plus 4.
Isn't that
Oh,
a bonus
nice.
action?
Yes, it is bonus action to administer.
Oh, okay. Then that's gonna be 8 hit points back to them.
Heck yeah. Zephyr is almost completely back up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then Mind Sliver. Then if I still have an action.
You do. Administering is just a bonus action, as previously stated. So, who do you want to Mind Sliver? The beefy one near Zephyr right now, or the thin one that's still getting its bearings next to Desi?
Thin one.
Thin one? Okay. Go for it. As its wisdom save is...
Intelligence
save. My bad. I don't think it's going to change much. Yeah, that's 13. Sorry.
13, you said? That's a fail. And that's 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. Ooh, okay. This rat swarm, the thin rat swarm, is about the size of like just 2 feet in the air. It's basically just a couple dozen rats that are swarming around.
Bro, can I get some healing?
I'm all out of healing.
Okay, well, if I die, I have a potion on me.
Okay. Where'd you get the potion? All
On
right.
the tower.
Oh, that's neat. That was a cool reward. That's cool.
Forgot you actually got to the top.
Yeah, they switched with you.
Yeah,
Yep.
I remember now.
Hey, powers are powers.
That's
Yep.
true. You all have one, which we've only really seen 3 really in effect so far.
Okay.
When mine's not working against us, it seems good.
Oh,
That's
it was
true.
awesome. That was badass.
The rat would have just stayed in my control.
It is Zephyr's
Stupid.
turn, isn't it?
Stupid D100.
It is Zephyr's turn. Zephyr's going to freaking purple heart the small rats in the face. It hits. The rats are dead.
Yeah.
Those little crap rats, dead. They're dead. It is now to the last large one. It is your turn, Jess. It is looming above you, angrily.
Okay. There's no actions involved to use my special power, right?
There is no actions, no bonus actions. It just happens.
Can I do that when it's not my turn?
It needs to be on your turn just so we have some semblance of sort of order. But other than that, there is no sort of limit to when or where you can sort of activate it besides its own constraints. I will say, if you want to save something, like as part of it, that will take a bonus action. But to just activate it, it requires nothing.
Okay, because I figured I could save on my turn, but like when I wanted to activate it, I was planning to try and use it during somebody else's turn. That's fine though. And I'd like to go ahead and attack with my rapier.
Okay, go for it. This thing is looking pretty injured compared to how it was before, and it's still freaking angry. It hits. It hits. Okay. It takes 3 damage. This thing is like... going back and forth in just pain. It is your turn, Desi.
Yep,
I wanna
I'm
use
doing-
my bonus.
Oh, what are you saving?
I want to save Andrew.
You save Andrew. Andrew is now in your second slot.
Alright, well, I'm gonna do the unarmed strike. And the bonus action of unarmed strike.
Okay. You deal this 10 damage. It is now the size of, like, you, basically.
It's a me-sized horde of rats.
It is now the giant rat's turn. The giant rats are going to just let out one more deafening as it takes a look at all of you, and it is going to attempt to push you, Electo, off the edge with it on its final breath. Go ahead and make a strength saving throw.
Can I make it a charisma saving throw instead? Or a dex?
I will let you argue for dex, yeah.
Fuck yeah, unnatural 20.
Okay. That saves. As this rat attempts to pushes you off, the majority of the swarm just immediately falls off, leaving just the tiny bit of it left still in action. Basically, its feet were still on the ground. There's basically 12 rats at this point. Andrew, it is your turn.
Okay. Mind Slipper towards the rats.
Okay.
It's my standard. But it's
Negative
good.
1. Go ahead. You know what? You don't even have to
Cool.
roll for this. Andrew, how do you want to mind sliver these rats?
I just want to let them fall over and just want to
Gone.
small little pecks from my thing, and eventually, as they're just going, they just kind of freeze up and fall to the ground, and it's fine. Very peaceful. Nothing horrible happening.
And the room goes quiet. You now, without the roars of battle, just hear trickling water as it goes down the chasm.
Okay.
Thank somebody for that. Wow. Okay.
Do-do-do-do-do-do! As the rats all of a sudden just break apart and shatter into glass above, you all get the following notation. Title gained, Rat Killer. You get 20% damage buff to all rodent-type creatures. Equip? Yes, no. You have gained 250 points. You have gained 5 large rat teeth each. XP is now pending.
Nice.
Are you gonna add this stuff or do we?
I can add, I mean, if you want, I think everyone here is already able to add points, so feel free to just add 250 gold each. I will add the rat teeth if you would like.
Wow.
Okay.
We're doing good.
Would you like to equip your titles now?
Yes.
Yes.
Title, Rat Killer, has been equipped. So ongoing, any damage you do to any rodent-type creature is buffed 20%.
Wait, only when we have the title, or just period?
Only when you have the title equipped. You can have one title equipped at all.
Okay. So as we only have one right now.
Mm-hmm.
Equip it.
Yeah. And I'm
Yes,
sure we're
yes,
gonna come
now
across rodents. Oh,
Guys, considering the fact that we don't even have a level and we defeated this thing and it gave us 250 points, we probably already gained a level once we get
at
the
least
level.
one.
Good job, guys.
Nice. And with that, as the water slowly just drips off into the infinite chasm, the room shifts from this like somber dark blue to almost a bright orange. The water just keeps getting higher and higher. All of a sudden, the water starts turning a bright golden color to match these lights that are coming from seemingly nowhere. Raised from the water is a single throne in the shape of a giant rat. Everyone receives the single notation of a secret area has been unlocked for your party. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.